I welcome everyone to this course on the Indian knowledge system. It is a continuation, and in this particular module we are going to learn about the curriculum of Vedic times. And I am Ms. Vaishali S. Nevki, Assistant Professor, and my college is affiliated to Goa University. Let's go through the outline of the content of this particular module. We are going to study about the historical context of the Vedic curriculum. Secondly, an overview of the Vedic curriculum, and we are also going to study about the methods of teaching the Vedic curriculum. The learning outcomes which are expected are as follows. Students will be able to explain the historical context of the Vedic curriculum. Students will be able to provide an overview of the Vedic curriculum. Students will be able to explain the various methods of teaching the Vedic curriculum. Introduction. In the previous module, we have studied about the various forms of knowledge in the Vedic system of education. This worldly and otherworldly. The former dealt with the social aspect, whereas the latter was related to intellectual pursuits for achieving salvation. However, the real significance of the Vedic education system lies in an insightful learning and understanding of its curriculum and its relevance to the modern world. The exploration of the Vedic curriculum and its methodology has shaped generations. Historical context of the Vedic curriculum. The first education system of India was the Vedic education system, where the children of the upper caste, Brahmins and Kshatriyas, were taught the Vedas during their life at the Gurukul. 4 Vedas, namely Rig Veda, Sam Veda, Yajur Veda and Atharva Veda, were studied during Vedic education. Before the Britishers came to India, Vedic education was the way of education in the country, as we all know. An overview of the Vedic curriculum. You have the Vedas, the Aranyakas and the Brahmanas, the Upanishads and the Vedangas, which are a part of the Vedic curriculum. The Vedas. There are 4 Vedas, the Rig Veda, the Yajur Veda, the Sam Veda and the Atharva Veda. These are the Vedic Samhitas. There are also Vedic mantras. Out of all the mantras in Vedas, the Gayatri mantra is considered the most universal of all Hindu mantras, invoking the universal Brahman as the principle of knowledge and the illumination of the primordial sun. The Aranyakas and the Brahmanas. The Aranyakas are a part of the ancient Vedas concerned with the meaning of ritual sacrifice. They describe and discuss rituals from various perspectives. Some include philosophical speculations. For example, the Katha Aranyaka discusses rituals connected with the Pravargya. The Brahmanas contain details about the performance and meaning of Vedic sacrificial rituals and are invaluable sources of information about Vedic religion. Upanishads. The Upanishads present a vision of an interconnected universe with a single unifying principle behind the apparent diversity in the cosmos, any articulation of which is called a Brahman. Within this context, the Upanishads teach that Brahman resides in the Atman, the unchanging core of the human individual. The Vedangas. The Vedangas are 6 auxiliary disciplines of Hinduism that developed in ancient times and have been connected with the study of the Vedas. There are 6 Vedangas. 1. Siksha, 2. Kalpa, 3. Vamsa and 4. Nirukta. The method of teaching in the Vedic period, you had the question answer method, the Agra Shishya or the pupil teacher system, use of illustrations, examples, sutras, stories, maxims, etc., and also oral teaching. Oral teaching, students listened to the teacher with devotion and attention and learned the text by heart. The question answer method, the pupil asked questions and the guru explains. Agra Shishya or pupil teacher system. It was a normal system in ashrams and gurukuls that the intelligent senior pupil was deputed by the gurus to teach junior students. Use of illustrations, examples, sutras, stories, maxims, etc. To explain things better, the guru used illustrations, examples, stories, maxims, etc. He proceeded from known to unknown and from unknown to known. Conclusion. To conclude, in this module, we have studied about the historical perspective of the Vedic curriculum, an overview of the Vedic curriculum which includes the Vedas, the Aranyakas and the Brahmanas, the Upanishads and the Vedangas. We have also studied about the different Vedic methods, that is, the question and answer system, the Agra Shishya or the pupil teacher system as we call it, and use of illustrations, stories, etc., and oral teaching. And these are my references.